Hola, mis estudiantes. Today we're going to be talking about the present tense, but we're going to be conjugating verbs that ends in AR, like escuchar, bailar, practicar. So we're going to be basically talking about our hobbies. First, we're going to talk about how to say I like. Then we're going to describe what each person is doing using the present tense. So I'm going to say like Maria practices football. uh, I study English and things like that. You'll be able to use the subject pronoun. So instead of saying Maria, you can say ella, yo, and you're going to write sentences using the present tense, and you're also going to be able to use the preposition com, with. So first, let's review what is the infinitive. The infinitive are those verbs, in this case that we're studying for this lesson, that ends in AR. Estudiar, to study, escuchar, to listen, mirar, to watch, dibujar, to draw, entregar, to hand in, bailar, to dance. So if I say te gusta, do you like? ¿Te gusta estudiar? Sí, me gusta estudiar. ¿Qué te gusta estudiar? ¿Qué? What? Me gusta estudiar español. ¿Cuándo? When te gusta estudiar? Me gusta estudiar por la mañana. ¿Qué te gusta escuchar? Me gusta escuchar música de Brasil. ¿Dónde te gusta escuchar música de Brasil? Me gusta escuchar música de Brasil en mi casa. Mirar. ¿Con quién te gusta mirar la tele? Me gusta mirar la tele con, with, mi mamá. O contigo, with you. Con mis amigos. So, ¿te gusta practicar el fútbol? No, no me gusta. ¿Con quién te gusta hablar? Me gusta hablar con mi mamá. ¿Te gusta participar en la clase de español? Sí, me gusta participar. Me gusta mucho hablar. So, ¿qué te gusta? Me gusta hablar. ¿Con quién te gusta hablar? Con mis amigas. ¿Dónde te gusta hablar? En la escuela. ¿Cuándo te gusta hablar? En el almuerzo. Me gusta mucho hablar con mis amigas en la escuela durante el almuerzo. So remember that hablar here is not conjugated. Say to talk. I like to talk. So, me gusta participar. Me gusta hablar. So, los pronombres, okay, so yo, I. So you can point to yourself to practice. Tú, you. Pretend you're pointing to a friend. Usted, you, formal. So you're pointing to me because I'm older and I'm a kind of you need to show respect to me. So we use usted to show respect when you're talking to an adult, someone that we're not very formal with, that we're not familiar with, or somebody with an authority like a police officer, the president, or someone important. Ella y él is he or she. So say yo me llamo señora Siqueira, tú te llamas Roberto. Ella se llama Princesa Luisa y él se llama Luca. Luca es mi nieto, my grandson. Ahora, subject pronouns in the plural, that means you're not talking about one person or to one person, talking about or to more than one person. So nosotros y nosotras is we. So you always include it. If I say mi mamá y yo, hablamos. So we talk. Okay, mis amigos y yo bailamos. We dance. Vosotros y vosotras means you all. So it's mostly used in Spain. So we're going to be using mostly ustedes. Okay, so ustedes y vosotros both means you all, but we're going to be using ustedes more than vosotros. So if you're talking to one person, you say tú. Usted if you're being formal. ustedes means you guys, and can be formal or informal. You can use for both things. Okay, so if I say ustedes, if I'm talking to Luca y Carlos, I say ustedes, Luca y Carlos, hablan mucho. If I want to use vosotros, I say vosotros, Luca y Princesa, habláis mucho. So again, vosotros y ustedes both means you all. Ellos, ellas means they. So ellos hablan mucho. Ellos no hablan mucho. Ellas is for two girls, two or more girls. Okay, so what is the infinitive? Infinitive is the verb in its original format. You do not know who is doing the action. You don't know if it's I, he, she, or they. If you say to speak, you don't know if I'm talking about I speak, he speaks, they speak. You don't know if they're talking about the present tense or the past tense, something that they did or they're going to be doing or they're doing today. So in English, basically, it's that to talk, to study, to work. In Spanish, are the verbs that ends in R. All of them ends in R, but some ends in AR, some ends in ER and IR. Today we're going to be just studying the AR, practicar, hablar, participar, trabajar, preguntar, buscar. So if I say me gusta hablar, I like to speak. So I'm using the infinitive. Necesito trabajar, I need to work. No me gusta practicar deportes, I don't like to practice. So these are the sentences using the infinitive. If I say a verb and then the infinitive. Necesito practicar, me gusta hablar. So let's conjugate hablar. Okay, the first thing you do when you get the verb, you cross the ending, AR. Keep the stem, la raíz, HABL. Add the endings according to the pronoun. So that's a pattern. Okay, you're going to follow the pattern for most of the AR verbs. There are some irregular verbs, but right now the verbs you're learning are all regular. So they all follow that pattern. So basically, after you cross the AR and you have yo, all of the verbs you're learning, you're going to put O at the end. So yo hablo, yo bailo, yo miro, yo practico, yo canto, yo estudio. Okay. For tú, you're always going to put AS. So cross the AR, put AS if you say tú. Tú bailas, tú miras, tú practicas, tú buscas, tú entregas. Ella o él, cross the AR, keep the stem and add a. Ella habla, ella baila, él mira, él practica. Okay, so always put the A. Nosotros, remember nosotros and OS, so you're going to have OS here plus AM. Amos. So you're going to be vamos, vámonos, come on, vámonos. Nosotros hablamos, entregamos, buscamos. Vosotros will be ice. Remember, we're not going to be using vosotros too much, but it's good to know. So you're going to say, vosotros habláis, bailáis, miráis. Ellos, ellas y ustedes always have the same conjugation. And here for ella y él, y ellos y ellas, doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl, you don't change the A to O for the verbs. Okay, it's always going to be AN. I say, ellos hablan, ellos hablan. Ellas buscan, ellos preguntan, miran. So, bailar. That's an example. Yo bailo. Tú bailas. Él, ella baila. Nosotros bailamos. Y ellos bailan. So always keep the B, A, I, L, and then O, as, A, amos, an. O, as, A, amos, an. And you can take a look at those videos if you want to hear the title, and that help you with the conjugation. It's going to be good. So for la tarea, for the homework, okay, you need to do 3 sentences using yo. So you're going to choose 3 verbs. Then you cross the AR. So go ahead, selecciona 3 verbos. Corta, chu, chu, el AR. Entonces va a tener la raíz, the stem. And for yo, you're going to add O. So yo estudio, yo escucho, yo miro, yo bailo, yo entrego, yo hablo. And then you can add cuando, when, donde, where, qué, what, con quién, with whom. Oh, conmigo means with me. So I say mi mamá escucha música conmigo, with me. Contigo, with you. So yo estudio español contigo. Then con ella, con nosotros, con vosotros, con ustedes. So yo hablo, ¿dónde yo hablo? En mi casa. Yo canto con quien yo canto con mis amigas. So coge 3 verbos, corta el AR y adiciona O. Estudio, trabajo, busco. And do not use me gusta cantar, necesito cantar, tengo que cantar, voy a cantar. Because then you're not conjugating cantar. You're leaving in the infinitive. This homework, we do not want you to leave the verb in the infinitive. We want you to cross the AR and use the O for yo. For ella or él, o mi mamá, mi papá, mi amigo, María, the same. Corta el AR y adiciona la letra A. Estudia, dibuja, practica, trabaja. Mi amiga habla mucho. Ella canta bien. Y aquí tenemos nosotros y nosotras, 3 frases, sentences, frases, 3 frases usando nosotros, nosotras, corta el AR, estudiamos, entregamos, participamos, buscamos. Y yo y mi amiga hablamos mucho. Nosotras cantamos bien. So, no usen nosotras vamos a cantar. Nosotros tenemos que hablar. Okay. Aquí, bueno, esos son los clip arts and videos that I use. I have here the links and I have here the videos. Okay, so if you want to stop and take a look at those videos, I suggest this about me gusta. This is about the subject pronouns and those two about verb conjugation. That will be very helpful, I think. Okay, muchas gracias. So don't forget, write 9 sentences, 3 with yo, 3 with él o ella, and 3 con nosotros. Muchas gracias.